So I thought I would take one final opportunity to update on the preparations for my forthcoming road trip that starts in 9 days' time. That road trip sees me going from Plymouth to Scotland and back with a total distance of somewhere between 11 and 1200 miles. To get to that start point, I've had to have some work done, not least the repair of the cam belt failure and power steering failure. I've also had some habitation work done, primarily to ensure that I can be warm and safe during my trip to Scotland. Okay, so it's right that I make positive mention of the two teams that have got me to the start point. Firstly, AMT Motor Services Limited. They're based in Plympton, just outside Plymouth, and they have been exceptional in their engineering work in getting Heidi back on the road, but also their customer focus. Many thanks to Andy, Emma, and the rest of the team at AMT. Truly grateful for the work you've done in getting Heidi back on the road. And then secondly, to Tavistock Caravans. They've conducted the work on the habitation side, certainly replacing the gas regulator and undertaking a gas safety check to make sure that I'm safe. Thank you to Jake and Lee and the rest of the team at Tavistock Caravans. Again, I'm very grateful. I'm not affiliated to either of those two teams, but I have provided links to their websites in the video descriptions below. It's right that I say thank you, and it's also right that I recommend both of these organisations to others watching this channel. Thanks again. So Heidi has been with us now for 9 years. She's got a few marks on the side of the body, as you'd expect now. She's got 44,000 miles on the clock. 30,000 of those have been done with us. But she's in good nick, I think, all round. Alloy wheels are holding up well. 215 75 16 Continental camper tyres on, and they are exceptionally good for road holding and wear and tear. Okay, just to the rear of the habitation door there, above the tag axle, is an external barbecue point, which gets used a lot during the summer months, as you can imagine. Freshwater fill slightly after that. And then on the very rear, you may see I've got a tow bar, which I had fitted a couple of years ago just to be pulling a light trailer. The ladder on the rear there helps me get onto the roof, because yes, about once every 3 to 4 months, my main job is getting on the roof to clean it. On the right hand side of the van then, we've got the electric hookup points, we've got the toilet cassette, and then slightly forward of that we've got the gas flue, and then slightly further forward of that again we've got the external shower point, hot and cold water, which really does aid cleaning the dog after a walk. Okay, and that's probably the final view for you then. Yes, I accept she needs a bit of a clean up on the front there. I'll do that probably over the weekend. And you can see I've put a bonnet bra on her. Why? Yes, poor paint quality on the bonnet has resulted in some of the paint coming off. I will get that addressed in due course. But actually I quite like the black bonnet, so I may well paint the bonnet in a different colour when I come to do it. So here's the front of the van then, with a quite a spacious double bed upstairs. That's where I sleep. My two friends looking out of the window for me as we drive, and a standard Fiat Ducato cockpit. Okay, coming further back then to the left, we've got the kitchen, spacious kitchen with a good size oven, loads of cupboard space, and actually a cupboard there just adjacent to the bed for a microwave if you wanted. To the right then is the dinette. I've got a television there, HD television, which is connected to a games console, plenty of storage up to the right, and in the cupboard adjacent to the bed there is the PSU and all the electronics. Down here then is the dinette, seating for 4, admittedly with 2 strapping lads now it's quite tight there, but actually kick them outside, and plenty of room there for 2 for an enjoyable leisurely breakfast. So to the left then we've got a door to the bathroom and shower room, standard toilet and shower, nothing desperately exciting there. And then over to the right we've got the fridge freezer, which works very well. Storage above that, and then a wardrobe with lighting in it to the right. Just below that we've got the fireplace, and already that's only been on 2 or 3 minutes. The van is toasty warm actually. And then, as I've mentioned before, this spacious U-shaped lounge at the back, room for frankly 6, 7 if you're cozy, people to sit down. Then the view from the very back, we can see television, satellite television controls, and then if we go a bit further up, we've got the drinks cabinet. Very spacious, comfortable, warm van to tour in, to camp in, to live in. Absolutely love Heidi. She's doing well. Could do with replacing the carpet. That's getting a bit worn now, as you probably would expect after, what, 15, 16 years worth of use. But whilst I've got a dog and 2 young lads, it'll do. Just introduce Jack the dog. Jack's coming with me. Jack is a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. He's about 9 years old. Doesn't require too much walking nowadays, but loves being out and about. So there you go. There's a good introduction to Heidi, the Auto Trail Arapaho. As I've mentioned, we're doing a 2-week road trip to Helensburgh in Scotland and back starting the week on Monday. I'd be really keen to see how many people are prepared to follow my road trip. I'm going to be uploading a short video probably once a day, just to let you know how we're getting on. So subscribe, like, follow, please comment, and let us know what you think. Me, Jack the dog, and maybe some very cold weather in Scotland. Thanks very much. Bye bye.